Okay, so this is Avalano back with Digimon World 2003, part 101. I was thinking more reasons why I don't like a certain game, Ragnarok Online DS. Main problem is that all the lines, all of them, pretty much every other line is ... the main character's name, like all of the party members you get. They're like, I'd say all angsty and stuff, and yeah, angsty, that's what I'd say. Oh yeah, I set up Guilmon's Digivolve to Metal Garurumon. It's about time I got another Mega other than Rosemon. But as I was saying with Ragnarok Online DS, the writing's just dire. And as I was saying, every other line's ... the main character's name. I called for some reason, I can't remember why, I called the main character Giles. And I'm kind of glad, because if I put Avalano, which is the name I use online a lot, or even my real name, Aaron, I bet by the end of that name I'd probably be sick of either of them, even my real name. I'd be like, stop saying that word. Even though it's just Aaron. Equally as stupid as the main villain. I think I might have talked about this before, but he's the most general, run-of-the-mill, generic villain you could ever hear. From the start of the game, he appears like in I think one of the earliest cutscenes at the start of the game. He's like, all is inevitable, this is inevitable, and I will get what I want. In a kind of pretend mysterious way, like when he's just some generic villain. It's inevitable that my plot is inevitably going to be inevitable, and your fate is inevitable when I inevitably unleash my inevitable plot against it. It's just lame-ish garbage. We really should have got some better writing for that game, because heck, even Digimon World 2003 has a better storyline. And that's a game, whenever I don't know when it was released in Japan, probably a few years earlier. But nowadays, if you're having a story in a game, there's higher expectations, and it's pretty bad for I think it was Xseed Games who did it, to have that really bad script in the game, in the Ragnarok game. I can't even believe that I had to import Ragnarok Online DS because it wasn't released in Europe, and I regret it a lot. Well, moving on. Speaking of another pretty rubbish game, a couple of months ago, probably springtime, I think March, maybe April, I was informed about Digimon Battle Online. It's a kind of MMO version, free MMO, massive multiplayer online game. I know it's a free game, but there's a lot of problems with it. I think I might, because I did actually play it for quite a while, and because I was thinking, if I keep grinding up and get a Mega and keep going and going, it might get better later on, but it never did. The main problem is its battle system. Unlike normal MMOs, which are kind of they are, let's see, battle system. They're kind of action-ish orientated. This one's I'd loosely, very loosely, compare it to Final Fantasy, except, well, probably Final Fantasy 4-ish, because it has a kind of active time battle system, but calling it that's just a very loose comparison, I'd say, because just how bare bones it is. There's very few attacks, there's no status effects or stuff like that. All the attacks are pretty much the same. The only difference is the virus doing a bit more damage and taking less to data doing a bit more and taking less from vaccine, and vaccine doing more damage and taking less damage from viruses. And then that's all the depth of the game. Other than that, it's just attacking. And there's no point, and it's not that fun at all. Most of the time, you'll just be going around grinding a lot. And it's not really that great, because what you'll be doing is, since you can see the enemy's battle meter fill up, you'll just be trying to get one-hit kills over and over and over and over and over. And that's all you do, you just one-hit killing enemy Digimon. They show up in groups of between 1 to 5. And that's all you'll be doing. The worst part is the cash shop, where you have to use real money to buy stuff in the game. Well, some of the stuff. It's not necessary, but the company who use it has made it. And it has been have made it so, and the game has been designed so that you need it later on, because your Digimon enter battle as rookies, but at level 40 onwards, only the Mega forms will be getting better stats over and over. So, say you entered your rookie in a level 70 area, you'd have to use your turn to, well, not your turn, but your time to Digivolve it to the Mega form, where the enemies will probably all get the turn and then just outright destroy it. The way around it is actually a cash shop item called the Deva Aura. That allows your Digimon to maintain its highest Digivolved form between battles, but you have to pay for that. Worse is that I'll go into more detail. I'll write a review for it, because there really is a lot wrong with the game. I wouldn't recommend it, even as a free MMO, even as a free game. I wouldn't recommend it. I'd rather recommend you just buying Digimon World free, or 2003, or Digimon World, maybe even Digimon World 2, because that's got a more but Digimon World 2 is really expensive. Okay, I don't recommend Digimon World 2, but I'd say Digimon Battle Online is the worst Digimon game in existence. There's no point in playing it. The only draw is that it's a Digimon. Without it being Digimon, all it would be is a really, really bad version of a Final Fantasy game. Because, like I said, the attacks are so basic. We only have each Digimon only has 3 attacks, but all have a regular, normal attack thing, which you'll never ever use. There's 2 attacks that you level up. Some Digimon can have ones that hit everything at once, but are pretty much useless. And other ones have ones that, and the other type of attacker is one that just attacks one target, which is all you're going to be using. And because there's no status effects or changes, a lot of the Digimon are actually clones. A good example is something that we made's doing in the cash shop. There's a couple of Digimon that are kind of exclusive, which you buy from the cash shop as part of changes, which changes one of your Digimon into it. But they're pretty much clones of Digimon that you could get for free. So and the price is hilarious. $20. That's about let's see. It's about £14 for something that you already have, like it's the the most popular ones like Vmon, Agumon X, Impmon, and Dorumon. But the regular Agumon is basically the same as Agumon X and Vmon, and you can get that as Koromon easily and level it up. Dorumon is the exact clone of Guilmon. Its stats are pretty much all the same, and you can get Guilmon from the start, so that's that. And Impmon, you get Pagumon, which gets the same stats. It evolves into Goburumon, which goes on to I think it was Ogremon, then Etamon, and then Metal Etamon with the exact same stats. The most funniest part of it is I checked around for since it was a Korean game, there's a Korean version of the game and a Chinese one, and those ones that I said that were $20, they're actually special events in the other games. So what the English version of the game is doing is pretty much just ripping it off for something that the other games give, the other versions of the game give out for free. And that's when I realised there's absolutely no point in playing this game. But that's that. I will try to write a review of it and make more improve my points, and I'll probably find more of them. But as someone who is actually a fan of the Digimon games, I highly recommend not playing it, because there's nothing good from it. The PvP is not that good because the battle system isn't that good. It's basically just attack. There's the cards, but that's just healing and increasing your attack power, so it's just the same thing, except with higher numbers. I probably only recommend it is if you really wanted to play a Digimon MMO. But other than that, it's pointless. You probably do need the cash shop extremely later on, or at least to level up efficiently later on. And then you could have used that money to buy like Guild Wars, which is free after you pay for it once. Or you could buy this game.